Hi, my name's Sean with Weston, and I'm here to talk about this season's Ridgeline. New for this season, we've decided to coin our new mission series. So we've worked with local artists, in this case Vernan, to pair artists with causes in our local neighborhoods or backyards. Based out of northwestern New Mexico, Vernan's of the Navajo tribe, and he is a Marine Corps veteran as well as a graphic designer by trade and a sponsored athlete for Natives Outdoors. For Vernan's top sheet design, he took inspiration from the red-tailed hawk. Navajo culture, the red-tailed hawk is known for being fast and precise, and they used to tie the tail feathers to arrows to help them fly fast and true, which Vernan felt was especially pertinent when discussing snowboarders and skiers. As part of this collaboration with Vernan specifically chose to work with the Wood for Life program in partnership with the National Forest Foundation. This program overall works to take wood from forestry projects and redistribute it into the Navajo Nation to help them heat their homes in the winter and cook food. The Ridgeline is our hybrid all-mountain freeride board. It excels at speed, but it also doesn't sacrifice the ability to ride switch or ride deep snow and take on steep lines. The Ridgeline is a pretty versatile board for those who steer a little bit more towards the steeper, more aggressive riding. The shape of the Ridgeline overall is a tapered directional, meaning it is slightly larger in the nose and a little narrower in the tail. This generally helps keep the nose afloat while keeping the tail a little bit more nimble and easy to engage on those turns. It's not quite as wide or tapered as, say, the backwoods or the Japal, and that helps maintain a little bit more consistent edge hold on steeper phases or variable conditions. Complementing the shape of this board, we utilize a Freeride camber profile, meaning we have a camber-dominant between the inserts, moving to a flat and early rise in the tip and tail. This is a progressive camber, so we have a little bit more prolonged rise in the nose to help with float, while it gets a little bit more aggressive and shorter in the tail to give a little bit more power and pop through your turns. Because we build with the backcountry in mind, the camber between the feet has an added benefit in that it provides a more consistent edge hold as well as skin traction on the uphill. For the Ridgeline, we utilize a poplar, paulownia, and bamboo core. In the solid, however, we actually complement that with vertical stringers of carbon that run from tip to tail, sandwiched between the wood stringers themselves. In addition to that, we also run a tail V on the solid that adds a little bit more stability and pop in the tail section of the board. On the Splitboard specifically with carbon reinforcement, we can't do the vertical laminates inside the wood stringers just with the way we manufactured the two sections. So instead, we utilize tip to tail carbon stringers that run the entire length of the board. These are a little bit thicker, so they still achieve the same pop and stability in the tail, while also compensating for a lack of rigidity that comes from a Splitboard being in two different sections. The flex overall that we're achieving on the Ridgeline through the core and the carbon stringer reinforcements is rated at an 8 out of 10 for us. It is the stiffest board in our lineup. However, it's not so stiff that it's not approachable. This is a hybrid freeride all-mountain board. So it is meant for the person who tends to go a little bit more toward the steeps and speed, but it's still a very approachable board for everyday riding. The top sheet on this board, we utilize a rugged polyamide top sheet sustainably sourced from castor bean oil. This helps increase scratch resistance as well as durability, in addition to helping shed snow as you're going up or downhill. Sandwiching our core and top sheet on the Ridgeline, we utilize a polyurethane sidewall, which increases dampening and durability while reducing material waste during manufacturing. Capping all of this off, on the base of the Ridgeline, we utilize a Sintered 4000 base, meaning it's very fast, and we also utilize a black dominant colorway, which makes PTEX repairs very easy. Specific to the Splitboard on the Ridgeline, we utilize a couple features that we lump under what we call split tech. The first of which being a shifted touring bracket that we actually bring a little bit more forward so that the balance point brings the nose up and the tail down. So when you're breaking trail, it's a little bit easier as well as during kick turns. In addition to that, we utilize active latching Karakoram Ultra Clip 2.0s and active latching Karakoram tip and tail clips to give the board as close as possible to a solid board feel. These clips are actually installed using our Hola-based technology, which gives a nice seamless finish that's easy to tune and adds durability as well. All new for this season, we've added reinforced holes in the tip and notches in the tail for all new Weston skin system. So for me personally, I like the Ridgeline for days when I know it's going to involve steeper lines, higher speeds, deeper snow, and nice big open bowls. Those are the conditions the Ridgeline really excels in. Anything where you might encounter some more variable conditions. Really nice for those late spring kind of tours. And it's a little bit lighter than, say, the backwoods as well. So designed to go far, charge hard. And I'd choose the Ridgeline over, say, the backwoods if I was going for a little bit steeper and higher speed, more generally speaking. Or if I wanted a little bit more stability and edge hold versus freestyle abilities that you would see in the Rise or the Range.